I then used my panties as the gag and shoved it in my mouth, then I taped my mouth shut and walked back in the living room. They asked me to say a sentence, and after I mumbled through the gag they decided it was good enough. So then they started taping me up, and they didn't understand what comfort was and were just doing it as tight as possible. So one taped my arms behind my back as hard as possible, and I already knew based off that I wasn't getting out. Then the other one taped my ankles hard and my knees and taped the dress to me at my thighs. After this they contemplated what to do, and after looking up some other photos they decided to tape my shoulders and elbows to my body, then they took a break. Eventually they came back after 5 minutes and taped my wrists to my body and then bent my knees and taped my ankles to my thighs in a makeshift hog tie. They then said, "How much time do we give her?" And the one who started all this said an hour and a half, just like us. They then watched me struggle for a while, and then one of their friends called them and they asked them what they were doing, and they said nothing right now, and they asked them if they wanted to play video games. It was a Friday night around 8 p.m. and they just went to their room and started playing video games. Well, hour goes by and I didn't make any progress and was just stuck in the floor unable to get up. Well, they forget about me and end up staying in their room for the rest of the night. They had a mini fridge and snacks and a bathroom in their room, so they had literally no reason to get out their room. So their door was open and I really had to pee and poop. So I start to roll and move my way over to their room. So after 30 minutes I finally get there, and one of them sees me and said, "Oh my gosh, we forgot about you," and he said he'd help me, and he cut the hog tie, then told me good look and pushed me outside his room and locked the door. So now I really have to pee and poop, so I make my way to the parents' bedroom, close the door and lock it with my phone in my hand, then I get to their bathroom all by hopping, and in heels I really could have hurt myself. Then finally get to the restroom, and then I find out that he literally duct taped the dress onto me. So now I'm panicking, first trying not to poop while in pantyhose and trying to free myself without falling over. So he was smart and ended his tape in front of me, so I started digging the tape into the corner of the sink counter, and thankfully for me it stuck to the counter, so I rolled it off slowly, then I pulled up my dress and pulled down the pantyhose and panties and sat down on the toilet and was relieved. I managed to pull my panties back up in the pantyhose, then put my skirt down and started to think about how to get out. So I first dug my arms in the counter but then looked for something to cut it, and I was unsuccessful at first, but then went to her desk and saw some scissors. I then successfully cut myself out of the arm binder and the leg tape I had on the breast bondage still, and eventually go out. Then I took a nice kind hot bubble bath, and after I went to bed.